Hey y'all, this is Nina Stevens, and I'm in the South where sushi is still called bait. So, I'm feeling much better. Can I tell you how much all of the text messages and emails and comments on my videos on me being sick for the past week, how much that's meant to me? You guys don't know how much I appreciate the concern. But I'm feeling much better. I was finally able to get a good night's sleep. Yeah. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to try to get a trellis up, and I want to show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm out at the garden and I have trusty wire cutters, and I don't have the finances right now to go to. I've had several people suggest the cattle panels, to use the cattle panels. Well, I don't have the finances for the cattle panel right now, so I'm going to make do with what I have, which is my specialty. I'm going to make do with what I have, and I'm going to make a trellis, and hopefully if someone else is in my situation that, you know, think, well, if I don't have a cattle panel, then I can't have pole beans growing in my garden because I can't get a cattle panel. So I'm here to tell you that is not the case. So hang with me just a second, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to rig up a trellis for my garden. I'll bring you back. You look at this and you see a pile of junk. Not me. I see resources. Let's see how this is going to work. Trying to see where my dog is. And I didn't even have to use my wire cutters for that piece. So, I've got some T-post that I'm going to try to get in the ground. I don't know if I can do it with the cough that I've got, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, I'll try to get that done and bring you back. So these are my pole beans that sprouted. So I'm going to plant these along this improvised trellis. Look at that root system. I'm so freaking excited. I'm pretty proud of my little homemade trellis. So let me show you what I got. with my pole beans. So there's my pole beans, and I got them planted on both sides of my little homemade trellis. Don't mind the elephant. She's a vicious guard dog, that's what she is. I love her. Anyway, my trellis seems to be working. Seems to be working okay. And it'll be inside the fence because the fence is going to go out there. So I have enough room in between my onions and the pole beans to walk, and the fence is going to go right there. So this will be inside the fence, so I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully I can keep the animals away from them. And I've got probably 2 more trellises to do. I want one for my cucumbers and one for my tomatoes. The tomatoes got so big last year that when I planted the tomato and I put the cage over it, they grew up so big that they actually pulled the cage up out of the ground, and then the weight of the tomatoes laid it over. So I'm going to try a trellis this year and see if that is able to support the tomato better. So but yeah, you don't have to have a cattle panel to have a trellis, and just use your imagination and come up with one. So I think it's going to work out pretty good, and I'll bring you back later and let you know how my pole bees are doing. So that's it for me. I think I've got some asparagus I need to pick. That's it for me. Until next time, I'll see you later.